Okay, hello there. Hi, I'm Dennis. What you're seeing in front of you is a virtual box, and I started off with installing a arch base right here, and then I right-clicked on it and selected clone, and I basically cloned four more for desktops: xfce, Plasma, and Mate. And today we're going to do a Plasma, so let me get started. And we'll get started installing our Plasma desktop. Plasma has one little quirk that I have found. I'm going to log in as my user, Dennis. Give it my almost unforgettable password. Okay. Now, we're going to do some stuff before we start installing, and we need to make sure we got the Xorg driver. So we're going to say sudo pacman -s, and we're going to say xorg, xorg xinit, xorg drivers, xorg server, xorg apps. Let's see, xorg. Gotta be one more. Here we go, xkill. As soon as you get that in there, hit enter. Say all, give us all. That's approximately 56 meg install. So it shouldn't take just a minute. We'll leave the recording going. It's coming in pretty good speed. I just updated the mirror list. In fact, the update we just did updated as well. The install process has began. Okay, that's it. So we're going to Control L to clear the screen. And now we're going to say sudo pacman -s, and we're going to get Plasma. Almost forgot which desktop I was going to install here. Then we're going to get Plasma -meta, Plasma desktop -desktop. Don't forget this one. You'll need it. And then we're going to get KDE applications. And then we're going to get KDE applications. I believe it's -meta, -meta. Okay, did I spell applications right? A-P-P, that looks right. I'm gonna hit enter. If it's not spelled right, it'll tell me. I'm gonna enter all, and a 3.5 gigabyte install. So you know this is gonna take a minute no matter how fast it's downloading. So let me capture my mouse here, and I'll pause the recording, and I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, I'm back. It's through downloading, and it's installing, and you can see there's a total of 648 packages that's getting installed at this point. By far, in my experience, Plasma is the largest install if you choose to get everything like I did. You didn't have to get everything. You could have got away with just Plasma and Plasma desktop and started, from scratch. But since I got the Plasma Meta and the KDE applications and the KDE applications Meta, then we should have all sorts of software pre-installed for us. Bloated, as everybody says in the Linux world. But that's okay. In my experience, you get what you don't need, uninstall it. You don't have to keep it. But I'd rather have too much and have to get rid of some than not enough and then have to struggle to try to figure out what it is I do need. One of the things I'm curious to see, every KDE Plasma install I've done as well, KDE Plasma uses console for their default terminal. And I'm going to say 1 out of 5 times console did not work. So that's a flag for me. That's a 20% chance it's not going to work. So when this gets through, I'm going to install a xfce4 terminal. And that way I know we're going to have at least one good working terminal. Plus, I don't really like console. Preference thing, I like the xfce terminal. Also, we're gonna need a Windows manager, and in this case, I'm gonna choose SDDM. My preferred choice is LightDM, but my first 2 desktop install videos I use LightDM, so let's break it up and we'll use SDDM. Okay, so that's finished. I'm gonna say Control L to clear the screen and get sudo pacman -s xfce4 -trm terminal. I'm trying to spell it. We're going to get SDDM. Let's see, think here. I believe that's all we're going to need. Oh, SDM comes in with Plasma. That's why I chose SDDM. Okay, that's clear. I mean, that's finished. I'm going to Control L to clear the screen. And very important here, we're going to say sudo system ctl enable SDDM period service. Should get a sim link here. Check my spelling. And we got a sim link saying that service has been created. So we're good to go. We can say reboot. And we should get our first appearance at the beautiful KDE Plasma desktop. We should be first greeted by the SDDM. I like to see a mouse and then my sign in. So it's right now in the background. It's loading up all the stuff. There we go. There's a mouse. Let's see if we get a pretty greeter. There we go. Sign in. See, if I'm not mistaken, Plasma will be full screen in a virtual box. Can't remember. All that 3 gig size download, it should have everything we need, including guest utils. Okay, I'm getting antsy. Well, there's our desktop. Parts of it. It's still trying to load, I guess. On the little meter right there it is. See our little corner gadget. There we go. That took an extremely long time. I was starting to worry. There's a bunch of right clicks I did in that blank space. File system is not responding. File system mounted at home is not responding. Okay. Well, that would explain it. We're connected to the internet. Get rid of that screen somehow. No. Bigger the desktop. Maybe that'll work. Let's turn this up. There we got volume. I don't need to worry about the desktop at this point. Let's just see. Control Alt T brings up a terminal. Great. So see if I can make it a little bigger. Well, let's go see if there's any updates real quick. Capital SYU. And there shouldn't be. Everything just got downloaded. And console is actually working, so, and there's actually a update. Let's see, Pac-Man mirror list. That's been going around. Seen that 5 times today. Okay, and there's your beautiful KDE Plasma desktop, and it's everything. Let's just see. Well, first of all, let me get my choice of menu here. Bigger application launcher. That wasn't what I wanted. Should see alternatives. There we go. And I'm going to select the application menu, say switch. Now I can quickly show you what we got here. Alright, so under development, we got all of this stuff. 90% of it I've never even heard of. But like I said, if you don't want it, all you gotta do is get rid of it. Education, all kind of stuff. Games, come in with everything. So this is your full system right here. This will have most everything you need to get started, with the exception of a few things like, I don't know that simple screen recorder's in here. I do notice Firefox is not installed by default. At least I'm not seeing it. Okay. Multimedia. Kdenlive came in. VLC player. Dragon player. Office. We have no Office suite, but nothing to get one. Settings. I wonder if NeoFetch is on here by chance. That ain't what I wanted. Control T. Let's see, NeoFetch. Nope. So sudo Pac-Man -S NeoFetch. Enter. Yep, that's why I asked for you. Now let's see, NeoFetch. And we got Arch Linux, VirtualBox. The kernel is 5.4.7. It's the Arch Linux, the vanilla Arch kernel. Pac-Man is our packages. Shell is bash. Resolution is away 806, but we can fix that. Console is a terminal. Xeon, I gave it 2 cores of my processor. I gave it 4 gigs of RAM. So all in all, that's not bad for. Let's see, what was I just said? A question that I just had. Just verify it's not in here. It's not in here. But it's a very simple matter. Okay, where is Discover? That's what it is. That's the tweak that you're going to have to make. Let's just see if it works. It's going to say no backend found. Or at least so far in my experiences it has. No application backends found. Okay. So let me show you how to correct that. So we'll bring up our terminal. Control Alt T. Alright, make this a little bigger. Okay, so we're going to say sudo Pac-Man -S package kit -QT5. I think that's right. If it's not, just have to look it up. Now let's try Discover again. And there we go. So if you install Plasma and your KDE Plasma Discover software application finder, whatever it's called, doesn't work, you need to install package kit -QT5. So in fact, I could have actually installed it while we was installing the desktop, but I wanted to show you that, because unless you run across this, you probably don't know it. So anyway, there it is. Discover's working. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I hope you've learned something, and I'll see you on the next video. Well, I know you can shut down. I was going to wait till it shut down. Thank you.